Hello and welcome back to Aubrey Books and Coffee. Please grab your favorite beverage of choice and join me. So it's August. Yay! We made it, you guys. So for those who have children that are in school or you're in school yourself, a great big good luck to everything it takes to get everybody signed in and enrolled and get books and supplies and backpacks and just get your schedule figured out and get everything going. It is always chaotic and it's hard to get back and to completely change the routine you had just built for the summer. But I know you guys can do it, and wish me luck. I'm going to be doing that too, welcoming a 7th grader into school. So good luck to all of us. But in the meantime, books still need to be read, right? So please join me as I do my rolls, and let's hope that the rolls go nice and kind. Okay, here we are, August of 2022, and we're going to do our rolls to see first how many times we have to draw and roll. So let's see. And it looks like we're going to have to do it 6 times. No. Does that say 9? Guys, tell me that says 6, right? Like, it's 6. It's a happy 6, right? It was a 6, not a 9, right? Right? Okay, we did the judge's deliberation, and the judges said it was a 9. So here we go. And the first one is a book. Be kind. And it says a book with a 1-word title. So the prompt was a 1-word title. And so I chose Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Okay, here goes roll number 2. Another book. It says a short read, 300 or less pages. Okay, so the prompt was a short read, 300 or less pages. And so thankfully I am reading through the Jane Austens. So I'm going to do Northanger Abbey, which clocks in around 263. Okay, time for rule number 3. Let's see what we get. A wine glass. And it says enemies to love story. I love that trope. Okay, so the prompt this time was enemies to lovers trope, and I chose Twin Crowns by Catherine Weber, and it's that beautiful edition that I got from one of my book boxes. So if it's not a 5-star, you guys will get it. Okay, roll number 4. And it looks like a roll again, which means I get to pick. And you know, I've not seen a peppermint yet. So we're going to go peppermint. And it looks like it's a seasonal read and a coffee break. Wah, wah. Okay, so the prompt was a seasonal read, which I actually chose this book in the Book of the Month box once before and hadn't really gotten to it yet. So I chose Beach Read by Emily Henry because it is still summertime. And now we're going to do roll number 5, which is another wine glass. And it says a biography or memoir. Okay, so the prompt was for a biography or memoir, and I chose The Diarist by Carrie Fisher. I love Star Wars. My whole family does and always has, so I look forward to seeing the behind the scenes given by the point of view of Princess Leia. Okay, so we had a coffee break, so have to pull one out, and I hope it's kind this time since there's so many we have to read this month. So what I'm really hoping for is maybe a nice, free check mark that I can give or get or something. Oh no, no coffee. Remove one check mark from the reader card. Oh no. Okay, roll number 6. And it's a roll again, and one of the ones I've not had yet is a coffee. So let's see what we get with a coffee. It says science fiction. So the prompt was science fiction, and I chose The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I know it's on, I think, Hulu now, or maybe HBO Max, one of those. So I know it's a TV show, and I look forward to seeing what the novel's like. All right, roll number 7. It's going to be a long month, a cookie. And it looks like, if it can focus, it's mad at me today for some reason. A beautiful cover. Okay, so the prompt was a beautiful cover. There are so many to choose from, you guys. It seems like all the book boxes just keep delivering gorgeous books. But I went ahead and decided to go with the one I've opened recently, which was The Prince's Poison Vow by Haley Turner. And it is gorgeous and thick. So depending on how we like the book, will determine if you guys get to have it. Okay, roll number 8. We're almost there. Wine glass. I need wine after all this. And it says a romance. Well, all right. Okay, so the prompt was for a romance, and ironically, as much as I do love this entire series, I never read the last one that came out. So for a romance, I chose Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. Okay, roll number 9, the last roll. And it's a roll again, so I get to pick. What should I do, guys? I think after all this, I deserve some wine, so I'm going to go with the wine. And the wine glass says a mood read. Okay, the prompt was for a mood read, and actually I have always wanted to read this series, so I'm going to start it. The Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Gunn. Okay, it's time for the apothecary jar pick. Shake it up real good. Fingers crossed it'll go nice for me. Won't be something terrible or like 1,000 pages long or anything like that. And it looks like it's Don't You Forget About Me by Mahari McFarlane. Okay, now we're going to do our rolls to see how many times I roll for the writing portion. 3 times. So it is going to go nicer for us this time. It's going to go a little easier. So let's see. A coffee. It looks like quotes for all chapters. Okay, roll number 2. Roll again, but I get to choose, and I am all about the wine. All right, and it says write using a subject prompt. I had that last month. And for our last roll, roll number 3, another coffee. And that is to write 14,000 words. And the coffee break on the writing prompts means I have to roll one more time. Okay, the coffee break roll is going to be another glass of wine. I am A-okay with that. And it says write a climax scene. Okay, so I really wanted that to be a 6 and not a 9, but that's part of the fun of rolling with you guys, is you keep me honest, and I couldn't lie, and I doubt I would have been able to pull that over on you guys. So I guess it'll be a bigger month than last month, right? Which of course isn't saying much, since last month wasn't nearly as many books as I had hoped because of the chaos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to watch my review that dropped yesterday. And let's hope this month goes a little easier. But meanwhile, I did want to go ahead and clarify, since I didn't clarify while I was doing the rules, when it comes to the writing portion of it, the quotes for all chapters in my story, and you'll see whenever these books hopefully come out starting next year, I have little quotes at the top of every chapter. And so what that prompt is telling me to do is to go ahead and research the quotes I want to use for the novel, and go ahead and get those situated, and at least get the first like 35, 40 chapters, because each chapter's 1,000 words or less, so they're real short chapters, to go ahead and get the quotes on there, and that saves me time later on, and it allows me to have plenty of time to research those. So that's what that is. The prompt for the rest were kind of self-explanatory. Subject prompt, 14,000 words, of course, and climax scene. So yeah, that's all I've got. I just wanted to make sure to clarify that. We are doing really well with our subscribers. I so love having you guys here. Thank you for being faithful and for being a part of this. And stay tuned, because even if we don't hit 75 at Christmas time, I'm planning on doing a special drawing at Christmas for the 12 days of Christmas. So you know there's going to be at least 12 names involved. So stay tuned, stay with me. I'm a big person at Christmas time, so it'll be fun. See you guys soon.